Hey guys, so today I have a new set or build for you guys. Velkhana Gamma SNS build. It's a really good build that I put together with the Velkhana Gamma set. I honestly just replaced the torso and everything else is Velkhana Gamma. So yeah, you guys have been asking me for sets for a long time or builds, so here you go. So everything on this set has a use, literally everything, even the Rocksteady mantle and the Evasion mantle themselves. And I managed to build this SNS set around this Safi Shatterfang, which I managed to get its affinity to 50. Which is great because I make a lot of max critical eye sets with this sword. And the blast is not too great, but yeah, it works. It's mainly for that 100% crit damage, along with the 30% for a crit boost. And trying to get, if you want to get 100% affinity easily, you can try to get any weapons affinity to 60%, and then add on max critical eye, which is 40%, and you get 100. You'll have 100 at all times. There are other ways you can do that as well, but that's probably maybe the easiest way, or the easiest way to do it without using a bunch of different skills to try to get your affinity up to 100. And yeah, I think probably the only useless thing on this set is the ice attack for now, and that's just a product of the set, so can't really do anything about that. But peak performance is godlike because I have health augmentations on this sword, so that's even more damage. It's kind of insane when you mix all these skills together. And yeah, next we'll move on to the jewels I use for this set. So now we're gonna get into the decorations I have, and you don't necessarily need every decoration I have. You don't even need to make the exact same set. You can just make the set template, and this should be pretty good for you. And as you can see, I had squeezed in that critical eye fortify, because fortify is really good in some cases when you fuck up, and you get rewarded for your fuck ups. And Agitator was a big thing I wanted for this set, so I don't think I can fit Agitator's secret on this while having FrostCraft. So yeah, I had to settle for just Agitator 5. Critical boost is a must, especially for 100% affinity builds. And now for the meat and potatoes of this entire set, the skills. So right off the bat, attack boost plus 7 is godlike when combined with critical eye 7, and the extra bit of affinity is needed. Ice attack level 6 is a product of this Velkhana Gamma set. That's not needed unless you're running an ice weapon. Agitator 5, that extra attack whenever a monster is enraged, is perfect. Recovery up is okay. It's not the best defensive skill, but it's there. Critical boost, that critical boost level 3, the extra 30% to critical hits, is godlike, especially when you're always hitting critical hits. Critical draw, not really needed for this set, but if you have a weapon that doesn't exactly have 100% affinity or not even close, it's going to be useful. Peak performance, like I said, is godlike because with health augmentations and the DPS, your health will almost always be full, especially if you don't get hit, which is great. Divine Blessing and Tool Specialists, Coalescence, and Quick Sheath are not really needed, to be honest. Clutch Claw Boost is definitely a must now. Like, it has changed the Clutch Claw for me in this game, in a sense. And then Critical Element is not too great on this set specifically because of Blast, but what's really good is FrostCraft. FrostCraft mixed with all these other attack buffing skills will give you big PP damage. So of course we had to do a little test, and I just want to show you guys some of the damage that this SNS is doing when I'm doing perfect rushes. And also I noticed that the hurt box or hitbox on this thing is kind of weird, because you know, the very bottom of it doesn't actually get tenderized, and that kind of pisses me off a little bit. But as you can see, we're consistently hitting crits, and we're in between the late 200s and almost 400 a hit, and that's freaking insane. That is insane. Now the first hit of the perfect rush is not that great. It's the other hits in the combo that are more important, and then the last hit is especially important. So yeah, there's that for this set. And this was just a quick little build video that I wanted to make, and I definitely want to make more, because I have a shit ton of SNS builds and great sword builds and even charge blade builds, of course, that I want to share with you guys. And I'm not sure if I want to do like a really big video of like several sets, but yeah.